II, especially after the British developed airborne interception radar. The finest British night fighter was one of the many versions of the two-seat de Havilland Mosquito, arguably the most versatile warplane of World War II. Built largely of a balsa and plywood sandwich material and powered by two Merlin engines, the Mosquito was very fast. The definitive night-fighting Mosquitoes were the NF Marks 30, 36 and 38. They carried their radar in a bulged-nosed radome above their armament of four 20mm cannon. The Mosquito was also produced in larger numbers as a fighter bomber. The first and most important of these types was the FB Mark 6, of which nearly 3,000 were delivered for service from May 1943. The Mosquito FB Mark V was flown by Fighter Command as a day and night intruder and as a ground attack aircraft. Coastal Command used the Mark VI as an anti-ship aircraft. Without radar, its nose could be fitted with four small machine guns to supplement the standard quartet of 20mm cannon under the nose. The small machine guns were provided 500 rounds per gun, while for the 20mm cannon, 150 rounds per gun were carried. The Mark VI also had an internal bay for two 110 or 220 kilo bombs. Another two bombs or 8 27 kilo rocket projectiles could be carried under the wing to pack a potent air-to-surface punch. A superb example of the Mosquito's capabilities came on the 18th of February 1944. The objective of this operation was to breach the walls of a jail in northern France, so that the prisoners, including many members of the French resistance under threat of execution, could escape. The raid was undertaken by 19 aircraft under the command of Group Captain Pickard. The attacking aircraft flew at very low level and attacked their target from 3 directions. A fourth wave of Mosquitoes bombed the barracks accommodating the German guards. The aircraft achieved phenomenal bombing accuracy. In the confusion following the attack, no fewer than 258 of the 700 prisoners, including half of those to be executed, managed to make their escape. 5 of the 19 Mosquitoes involved in the operation were damaged. Pickard and his navigator were among the men lost when 2 of those aircraft failed to return. On the 11th of April, 6 Mosquito FB Mark VI warplanes of 613 Squadron undertook a similar operation. This raid attacked the Kleitskamp art galleries in The Hague and destroyed the Gestapo records of the Dutch resistance. The third of the Great Mosquito pinpoint raids was launched on the 21st of March 1945. In this attack, 20 aircraft of 464 Squadron, under the command of Group Captain Bateson, destroyed the Gestapo headquarters at Shellhouse in the center of Copenhagen. The aircraft flew up a main street towards the building, below rooftop height, and then skip-bombed their weapons into the lower stories of this 6-story structure. The shell house caught fire, and most of the Gestapo records on the Danish resistance were consumed by the flames. The Germans also lost many personnel in the attack, and 3 of the Mosquitoes failed to return. The Hawker Aircraft Company planned the Typhoon as Singurovich Bureau, who swept wing aircraft